Alright people, welcome to the tutorial. Let's begin by adding a small circle and a small horizontal bar. Then I'll align them both using align tools. Now I'm going to use the shape builder tool and press on the circular parts above and below of the rectangle. Then I'll remove the rectangle and also delete the circle below, and this will give us the shape that we want. Then I'll group them together. Alright. So next I'm going to make another circle and center align it with the shape that we have made. Then I'm going to select the circle, change its color a bit so that we can see what's going on. Let's push this new circle below and offset its path by going into Objects, Path, and then Offset Path and give it 70 pixels offset value. Let's press OK. Let me now bring all these shapes to the left a bit. And now I'll draw a rectangle by choosing the rectangle tool. Now I'll use the direct selection tool from the left here and use that to get hold of just one of these nodes or points, stretch it outwards towards the right. Once done, then I'll select the anchor point that is above here and turn the corner rounded in shape. Once done, I will select all objects and align them on the horizontal axis like so. Next, I'll select this modified rectangle and offset its path 2 times by giving different values to create 2 new similar bigger shapes, as you would be noticing right now on the screen. Next, I'll select this smallest shape in here in the center and then copy and paste it in place. And from the properties, I will flip it on the horizontal axis. Then I'll push it behind all the shapes and remodify the shape and change the rounded corners, as you may already see. Next, I'm going to offset the path of this new shape for 2 times again, but I will offset it on the inside. That can be done by going to Objects, then Path, and then to Offset Path. Once the window pops up, I'll put the negative sign in front of the value that I want to put in, which will offset its path towards the inside. Now I'll continue to offset the path on the inside. And done. This shape is also complete. Now let's add some part of the text that I want to place. I will write the word step and the number 01. The font that I have used is Myriad Pro. I'll now place them in the appropriate places within the circular shape that we had just earlier created. Next, I'll start adding colors. For that, first of all, I'll go to swatches and then to library and then to gradients and choose the brights and dock them in the panel on the right hand side. Now I'll add colors to the circles and then to the modified shapes that we have created. I'll then align these rectangular shapes simply by eyeballing and bring them as close as possible to one another so that look nicely aligned when we zoom out. Next, I'll make the text white in color and add the word heading and place it in the center of the bigger rectangular shapes that we have created. At this point, I thought I'll match the text color everywhere and make it white. For that, I reverse the colors in rectangles. I turn the white colored rectangles and fill them with red colored gradient and turn the red ones to white. And I find that it also looks better now with this color layout. So at this point, a lot of the shapes have a black outline to them. Let me just remove them individually wherever they are applied so that our design gets a neat look. Then I'll add 2 small lines. I'll write some text goes here, write highlights here. Then I'll apply the condensed version of this font and reduce its size a bit and then place it below the word heading and also turn its color to white. And just few more edits to make it clean. Now I'll select them all and group them together. I'll then reduce the size of this design and place it on the top left of the artboard. Then I'll create 3 more copies of it and place them like so. Then I'll individually ungroup them and apply the different gradients one by one to each of these designs. I'll then quickly change the numbers on each design and number them appropriately. With this, we are almost complete. I would now suggest you to check out the playlist of all the infographic designs or watch the playlist on how to create fancy looking text. Hope you enjoyed. Please don't forget to like and subscribe to my channel. Goodbye.